afternoon, folks. This is the Lady Artist, also known as Tiffany Daniels, and welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. So we've got a few things to go ahead and cover, but first off, I want to just start by congratulating Stevie J. Raw and Les over at Spiritually Empowered Coaching, as well as all the others that participated, including Tug, Darth News, we had Entertainment and Star Wars, and guys, with the charity, we were able, with that stream, guys, to raise over $10,000. Now, for some reason, probably because I'm still half asleep and probably in need of more caffeine, I can't remember the exact name. I will probably put it up here later. But guys, brilliant job, everyone. I would have donated if I could. Unfortunately, right now, I don't have a penny to my name. But I did go ahead and share the link repeatedly, and I will continue to do that, so people can go ahead and give what they can. Hopefully, with things with COVID, maybe hopefully letting up, I might be able to get a job soon, and then I will definitely make sure to go ahead and donate to the charity. Brilliant job, guys. Another thing, I want to correct something I said in one of yesterday's videos. I did say that the protective order that JD is going to a hearing for out in Virginia was for a restraining order. I was incorrect and have been informed by the real Laura B that this is in regards to certain documents being presented in court not being made public so that, you and I would be able to view it. So that is what is going on there. I just wanted to make sure to get that correction out there for the very few 5 or 6 of you that actually watches these things. Okay, so a couple of things I wanted to go over real quick. First off, as of last night, I was made aware that we have some AH stans who have started to harass JD's daughter, Lily Rose Depp, online. Just saying awful things. Body shaming her, calling her anorexic, calling her ugly. Folks, really? Really? You're going to body shame a young girl who has not even said anything for either side. Probably at her father's request, she's trying to stay out of things, and you're going to hunt her down on social media and harass her. This is awful, folks. There was a time back in the day when kids were off limits, even older kids. And that should be the same thing here. You can have an opinion. You can even wrongly, in my opinion, support AH, but you don't have any right to be going after his kids. None. So folks, I will be actually already reshared the post on Twitter. Please report those who are going and harassing his kids to the higher folks. They are going through enough right now. They don't need this kind of social media harassment. Alright, another thing that's been really irking me is I am seeing all over this place. I keep seeing it over and over and over and over and over. JD is no angel. JD drinks. JD does drugs. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. Let me state for the record, Although he may have the patience of one and the kindness of one, we all know JD is not a saint. We know he's not an angel. We all get that. However, just because that's the case, just because he has demons that he struggles with, does not mean he has deserved the abuse, the harassment, the attacking of his kids and family, the maligning in Hollywood, the freaking hate articles all over everywhere. Just because he has his demons with drugs and alcohol does not mean he deserves any of this. Any of it. And number two, what I wanted to say on the subject is, when are we going to stop demonizing people who have addictions? When are we going to stop dehumanizing them? And the fact of the matter is, folks, we don't know what has brought them to this addiction. It's probably not our business to know. They are not one-dimensional, untrustworthy people. Okay? A lot of these folks are really good people who just got caught up in a bad thing. What this does, when we demonize people with valid addiction problems that they struggle with, this is why a lot of people will hide their drug use. Some of the people are actually quite good about it. And we won't even know that there was an issue until maybe they die of an overdose or they end in the hospital. And they end up not getting the help that they need that could save their lives, change their whole lives, because they are so afraid of the public backlash of dealing with people who are going to blame them, criticize them, demonize them, and turn them into one-dimensional characters. Nobody is one-sided. Nobody is one-sided. There has been alcoholism in my family. My father was an alcoholic. It's something he struggled with for many years. But on top of being an alcoholic, he was also a brilliant man, an artist, a brilliant singer. He worked as the chief security guard at one of the hospitals here in the area for over 30 years. He was a former cop. He was a wonderful father, and sure, he had his faults, but he was a good man. There are others who struggle with alcoholism and other things that are good people who need help, who may not get it because they are afraid of that dehumanizing judgment that they can get from Nick, Harry, and Jane. So, stop with the damaging rhetoric of, well, this person is no angel, they're on drugs and alcohol. Just stop. A, you're doing victim blaming, especially in JD's case. It makes it seem like he deserved what happened to him because he had his demons, which is nonsense. And two, you are essentially making it that much harder for people struggling with addictions who want to get help from reaching out. So I just wanted to get that out there as well. Now, since yesterday, I haven't really had any updates in regards to the case. I have seen the picture on Twitter with him out in Virginia with the fan. I was happy to see him smiling. The man kind of resembles me at about 10 o'clock every evening, where he looks just beyond exhausted and stressed. But it was definitely good to still see him smiling. He still looks strong. So I just wanted to give a shout out to that. Now, folks, before I end this, just to let you know, the charity drive for the Ormond Street Children's Hospital, see, I knew I'd remember it, is still going on. So please go over to maybe Stevie's channel. You can go find him on Twitter at StevieJRaw and just go ahead and add him. You can also go directly to the hospital's website and donate there. If you got the money, please donate. If you don't have the money, please go ahead and share the links. It's for a good cause. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe. You have a good one.